Hello everybody, Raven Knight here. So today I wanted to show you two For Honor matches that happened back to back just the other day. So I was hopping on, I wanted to play some Hatun, wanted to get her repped up, I want to get her up to the next rep. And we go into this Dominion match, and I'll go ahead and say it straight up. You're going to be watching most of it here, but it does not go well. This is one of the worst Dominion matches I've ever had. So bad, in fact, that for the majority of the match, up until near the final stretch, none of my team gets any kills. And I'm going to show you some of the highlights here of how close I get in some cases, but then how we just keep getting destroyed. But I want you to take careful note of a few things as we're watching, and I will give some commentary on a few things. But notice the way these guys that we're up against play, and notice some of the tactics that they use. You'll see why I do get a little salty in match 2 when we go up against them again. So just take a look. Now in this first fight, I'm up against this Berserker, and I'll go ahead and admit I'm not good with Hatun yet. I'm still learning her. Her playstyle is one that I'm not very used to. It's not something that I am very comfortable with. It is very much soft, feint, deflect, happy. So I'm having to really teach myself how to do that. I will say I love Hatun. I've actually gotten better with deflects as a result of maining her for a little while. I've actually learned to deflect a lot better, as you've seen here, for example, and in my Orochi video not too long ago, where I got two very beautiful deflects. So I have been getting better with it. I'm not great. I would never say that, but I definitely feel like I have been improving. Now, none of that matters here because I'm just up against a counter. For those of you who don't know, Berserker is a decent counter to Hatun. And you're probably wondering, okay, what are some counters to Hatun? I've been struggling with Hatun, and what are some counters to them? Well, most counters are going to either have hyper armor for days, or they're going to have dodge bashes. So, for example, your Warden is going to be a pretty decent counter with their dodge bash. Warlord is a decent counter with all of his hyper armor. Shugoki is a decent counter with his hyper armor and a dodge bash. You have, of course, Berserker, who's a hard counter with his hyper armor as well. So you got a lot of decent counters against Hatun, and I'm up against a few of them here. Like in this fight, for example, you're seeing me fight this Raider and Highlander again. These guys were really annoying throughout the match. The Raider especially, because he takes such advantage of his external heavies. Basically, he just throws heavies even when he's not focused on me, because he knows that his heavy external will still do damage to me and I can't parry it. So he's taking major advantage of that, which is incredibly annoying. Honestly, when I fight him one-on-one, I do pretty decently, but when he's in a group, like here, yeah, I caught him there, but then Berserker got the kill. So it was just a very annoying fight. And as you can see, we just lost another teammate. So right now we've lost two teammates. We have two bots on the team. It's just me and one other Hatun. I'm running over to A because no one's in it, and I'm thinking, why is no one in A? And then I look. They're all in the spawn zone. So yes, this is the kind of team we're up against. The kind of guys who don't mind running to the spawn zone just to be kind of trolly, which is incredibly annoying. So I go back to the spawn zone because if this is the way it's going to be, this is the way it's got to be. So we're going to fight in the spawn zone, which is mega cringe, but whatever. So as you can see, all of my teammates are dead. I'm being ganked by all of them. I'm doing decently enough at first. I have access to Avenge, but then Berserk runs away to go heal. Raider goes for an attack. I catch him. Raider starts playing very defensively. Doesn't do a very good job at first. But then this changes. Here's where we suddenly see a slight change in things. I once said it, and I'll say it again. Sometimes bot 3s can be more devastating than real players, and we see that here as this bot 3 Magi kind of helps us come in clutch. It's kind of crazy. So now we're all ganking up on this Raider, and Raider gets the kill on me. He gets the kill on me, so I'm down, and our team is breaking, so I don't expect to come back up. But then we kill the Raider, and my bot brings me back to life. But we're not done in spawn zone. They come back to spawn zone, and we're fighting once again. Here I actually do more decent. I'll let y'all see. Caught the Hatun there. Now here's this Berserker. Now watch this Magi come in clutch. Literally. Bam. And now you saw what the Berserker was about to do. He was about to throw his tier 4. You saw his arm kind of duck under like that. He was about to throw his tier 4 fire flask. Boy was scared. Boy was scared. He was about to go for that fire flash, but Magi caught him too soon, so that was crazy. I run to zone A to heal up a little bit, so we will let me heal up. Your team rallied. Now with me healed up, I head over here to help out until I see Raider. Now watch this fight with Raider. This is interesting. Again, Raider doesn't have any friends to help him this time. It's just me and Raider. So notice the difference. Now Raider tries to go for his externals again. I go for the pin, but his hyper armor saves him. I get the kill. Then Highlander will activate his revenge and kill me. Just watch. I'm a prophet. So once again, I'm down, but I'm not going to skip past this death because our team is about to break, and then I will come back automatically, and boom. So I'm back. I head over to A again. Now watch this heresy. Watch this heresy. Check this out. This is insanity. So I head up. What happens? Attack. Attack. Fire Flask. Oh no. Wait, what's this? Another Fire Flask. So I want y'all to take note of that. It's just me. None of my teammates are here. It's just me against these three. Fire Flask, not once, but twice, and a healing zone. Wow. Wow, that is either a major lack of confidence or trolling behavior, and man, it's cringe. So my bot comes over and helps pick me back up. We've clearly lost, but that was cringe energy. Berserker has activated his third feat to make his axe do bleed damage. Raider comes in with the charge, and they finish me off, and that's the end of the match. So, yeah, that was cringe. That was a very cringe match. And I won't lie, I was a little salty. I was a little salty about it. And take a look at those scores, man. 14, 12, 13, 6. Yeah, that's... I thought, when I saw that, I thought maybe they're friends. Maybe they're teamed up with each other. So, to prove it, take a look at those names. I'll give you a minute. Just look at those names. Look at those names for a second. Take them in. Memorize them. You got them? Got those names? Okay. Next match. Take a look at this. Recognize those names? Recognize them? Yes, sir. A team of friends. That's what it was. I was correct in my assumption. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine if you want to play here for friends. In fact, I do it all the time, so it's not a big deal. But it does explain a lot. Now, yes, I was salty about that last match. I was kind of like, okay, that match was really cringe. That match was really bad. But I want to play Sohei now because I've been seeing some content creators making Sohei videos like Cold Rose Zero, who I'm a fan of. He released a Sohei video not long ago, and I liked it. So I thought, you know what, I want to play some Sohei because I actually enjoy in Sohei. But then, watch this. Raider goes in for a charge, fails, and then charges again. And I give him a wow. I'm like, really, dude? Really? And his response, good fight. So I took that personally. It was at that point I realized, you know what, this team I'm up against are prepared to play cringe. Therefore, it is time for me to access my inner monkey brain and go full-on cringe Sohei. So I'm not going to say anything else now. I'm just going to let this next match speak for itself. I think you will enjoy it. Check it out. Yes, sir. What a win. What a win. But what's the cherry on top of this? Check this scoreboard out. Yeah, baby. 12-1. And the only one was when that Raider shoved me over a ledge. That do feel good. That do feel good. Now, some of you might be saying, wow, Raven, you were real salty. You must have been real salty about that first match. And you know what? Yes, I was. I was salty about that first match. Who throws 2 fire flasks at one guy and ganks them anyway when you know you've won? Who goes to a spawn zone just to gank against people who've already lost 2 of their players? There is no honor in that. There is no honor in that. So if that's the way you're going to be, I will avenge my stepmommy by pulling out the avenging Sohei. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys because it was such a beautiful comeback. It was such a beautiful turnaround. I just had to share it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care.